This is from Blackie Chan 52. I just realized the name 7 months ago. It's just Toby don't love these hoes. Which gave us a lot of joy.
All right. Spirit Squad captain of the episode.
Emma. She never gave up hope of
Yeah,
of trying
she
to
stood behind Snake the entire time.
Totally unwavering.
Yeah. It was great. I might do also Toby for standing his ground and calling out Holly J and being no, what makes you think I actually want to date you? Actually, I think he does say you had your chance and you blew it, but
which is hilarious.
Whatever, which I don't know. I'm weirdly gonna give it to Toby as well.
No, I like it. We never give it to Toby because Toby's never prominent enough in episodes, and also he's terrible. Yeah. But he hasn't been an A or a B or even a C plot in a really long time.
Yeah. Yep. He's not even in the credits anymore.
No.
I'm just so sad. All right. Ship of the episode. I weirdly might give it to Toby and Holly J because it's so bizarre.
Too.
But I think I like that Holly J liked Toby. I think that's kind of sweet, actually.
Yeah, no, I like it.
And then, moral of the episode: stand your ground, support the people you love, face your fears, ask for help when you need it. I don't know.
Sure, any of those will do.
Don't give up your principles for a fling. I don't know. Sure, something. All right, great fun. Do we have any tweets?
We do have tweets. We have tweets for days. No, not really for days, but we have a few tweets that I enjoyed.
Some tweets.
We have a tweet from Caitlin, who also shouts out to Caitlin, sent us a couple emails that we just wanted to acknowledge were delightful.
We're reading them.
And they're always a great time. Congrats on moving.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry that Riley
getting out of Fargo.
is still in that area. I mean, hopefully he'll follow you to your new place, wherever that may be. Yeah. But also, you tweeted at us, and you said, "OMG, OMG, Mike laughs like Count Chocula," and I love it. And I've never noticed that before. But shouts out to Mike Patton at Patton Pending
from Blockbuster Night Podcast.
I'm just here to plug Mike.
I know, basically.
And then we have one from My Name is Keel. And I can't read your Twitter handle. It's at Lil_Miss_hung. And then it drops off. Because it's too long. And you say, fun fact, there were younger babies that were supposed to play Isabella, but I guess they wouldn't stop crying, so they found this one short notice, which tracks. Because
that looks like a short notice hire.
She is bad.
We also got a message on Instagram from Erica _with_NA. It's Erica with an A. And she says, this is the first time I've ever messaged someone I've never met, but I couldn't contain my excitement. I was watching episode 6 of The Handmaid's Tale, and I'm pretty sure about 95% I saw Lin Lu in the background. Name doesn't sound familiar. You may know her as Queen Kwan. Since none of my friends give a shit, I'm telling you. So thank you for bringing that to our attention. I haven't watched that show yet, but I plan on it eventually. But I hope that was her. I'm hoping she's getting work in cool Hulu shows.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm proud of you. I might IMDb it right now just to see, just in case. I don't know if it was her. She doesn't have a credit on her IMDb page since 2012. But if it was a background person, maybe it wasn't credited. So still holding out hope. But we also have a review from KT1224. And I'm not going to read the whole review, but she says, I need to find someone to swoon over Craig with and even crush on Jay. So I'm taking that as you either want to be shipped with Craig or Jay. I think I'm going to ship you with Jay, and I kind of already have one in mind, so I'm just going to get into it. All right. you've just moved to Canada. You are in high school, or maybe a little bit out of it, whatever. I'm shipping with Jay, so you're age appropriate for him. And you're kind of driving around and you're getting lost and you don't know what to do. And you like need to reroute and you need to like take a beat, like park somewhere, look at your MapQuest directions again, like one more time. So you pull into this parking lot, but when you pull into this lot, you notice there are like a million cars in the lot. There are tons of people just hanging out in this parking lot with all these weird tricked out cars, and you do not know what's going on. And you're like, what have I pulled into? What's happening? So you get out and you're like, I mean, these people maybe know how to get to where I'm going. Maybe I can ask for directions. So you get out of your car and you slowly approach this guy who's working on a car. He's wearing a backwards hat and he's kind of cute. And you're like, all right, maybe he knows what's happening. And you're like, hey, I'm sorry. I just moved here. I'm trying to get to this place. Can you please help me figure out where to go? And he looks at you up and down in a kind of a sleazy way, but you feel like flattered at the same time, which I feel like is Jay's whole deal. And he's like, well, now why would you want to leave so quickly? Like, don't you want to hang out and see the show? And you're like, show? What are you talking about? He's like, you should stick around and like see what this place is all about. I'm Jay. Nice to meet you. Stick with me. Like, I'll get you like front row seats to the show. And you're like, what the fuck is the show? But then like, as like the sun starts to go down, people are getting really excited and rowdy. And then you're like, oh my God, this is a street racing thing. What am I doing here? I don't know what's going on. And then like you're sitting on the hood of some like Mustang with this kind of sleazy cute boy. You're watching a street race happen and you find yourself exhilarated by the entire experience. And you're like, oh my God, I've never like been to anything like this before. And he's like, stick with me and we'll have lots of fun you've never had before. And
ooh, that's good.
And then you already forgot like where you were supposed to go, and you and Jay like have a whirlwind fling romance, whatever you want, and that is my fan fiction for you, so I hope that you like it.
I loved that. That was really good.
And that is all that we got Grapevine wise. So if you want to be featured on the Grapevine segment, you can tweet at us at DeGrassiPod. We're on Instagram at DeGrassiPod. We are on Tumblr, whatever it takes podcast.tumblr.com. We're on SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spreaker, iTunes, all the places. And if you're on iTunes, if you wanted to rate, review, and subscribe, that would be super cool. And if you want a cool fan fiction like the one I did for Katie, you should leave us a review, and you can specify like who, if you want to be shipped with somebody or if you want an anti-ship, like whatever your preferences are, and we will make up a fan fiction for you on the spot. Also, if you are not in the United States, take a screenshot of your reviews and like tweet them at us or email us, because we can't see those here. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at HollandTacular.
And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at KillSucks with a Z at the end.
Do you know what you're going to recommend?
Yes, maybe.
I think I'm going to recommend an HBO documentary called Mommy, Dad, and Dearest.
Oh my God.
I don't want to say too much about it. It's like a true crime thing. But if you've heard of it, you should watch it because it's great. And do it. That's what I'm going to recommend.
That's amazing. Did we ever talk about, so Missy Elliott a while ago came out with a new song and video that's amazing, and it's called I'm Better. And it's just like next level. So I'm gonna go with that and watch the music video because it's magic.
All right, I haven't watched that or heard it, so I will do that. All right, that is all that we have for today. Thank you for listening. Goodbye, Panthers.
Bye, Panthers.